much. I love you, Maddie. I love.
love
It's a love fest. I was just like, Matt's like, Maddie, if it wasn't for you, seriously, sometimes
His head would fall off.
it would. I sometimes walk around, as you know, viewers, which I love. I walk around with my head in the clouds sometimes. I'm like,
It's a great place to be.
ignorance
Sometimes
is.
I gotta bring it back down from the clouds and just.
I'm like, Maddie.
Jeremy, we're alive.
I know. I'm like,
We're
I
alive.
don't know. Well, too. Sometimes they say ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
In my life, I've come to terms with that, and I want to live my own little la la land sometimes.
Do it. Do it, dance it, sing it, be it. Hey, hey.
Remix coming to iTunes next week.
Do people still use iTunes?
Oh wait, do they?
I don't know. I
I'll-
always use Spotify.
I'll tell you, I have not.
Tom Schmidt does.
Oh, Thomas Schmidt, I should have known.
Should have known.
Should have known. By the way, welcome to Ozarks Fox 8.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
welcome.
Jeremy Rave.
And I'm Maddie Conklin. Wow.
Sorry, I was
we
just.
got on a whole tangent.
We did. I was gushing over Maddie going, oh my gosh. And then we're here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. Oh my goodness. Sorry I got off on that tangent, Mad.
No, that's okay. I completely spaced that. We didn't even say
Yeah.
hello to everyone.
No,
Good
I didn't
morning.
either. Again, La La Land.
La La Land.
Living in it.
Living it.
By the way, so much fun yesterday.
Oh, again, speaking of just like La La Land feeling good, racing the go-karts brought me back to such a nostalgic place. And all I could do was just smile and laugh the whole time. I wasn't
fun.
even worried about beating you or Danny. I was just like, yeah.
Maddie was going to the grocery store.
I was like Barbie in that scene where she's singing Leaving
Yes.
Barbie Land. I was just like, yeah.
What song are they singing in that car, by the way? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Anyhow. But yeah, it was so much fun. The food, let me tell you, it was my first time. I've had the cheese curds, love them.
Yes.
Had the fries, love them. Had the chicken tinga nachos, love them. It was my first time, however, having the Mexican tray and those mini tacos.
I know.
I loved them.
Well, and you couldn't get over just how crispy they make them. You're like, how do they do this?
It had
It's a secret.
the perfect accoutrement. It had the taquitos, the tacos, the
Chips.
but then it had the trifecta, the salsa, the guac, and the sour cream.
Yes. And if I may add, just as an idea to throw out there, the queso that goes on the chicken tinga nachos would be another added bonus. Just
You know what? I bet they do that for you.
they probably would.
Because they're awesome.
If I asked, yeah.
And by the way, that SRX Thursday Night Thunder is tonight.
It's tonight, starting at 1 p.m.
Wow, guys. I mean, we knew it was going to be exciting. It was a big deal. But then when we got there and we realized how big a deal it was, and we were
Yes.
getting to talk to Hawk.
Don Hawk.
Don Hawk.
The CEO of SRX.
His stories off camera, guys, like we could have listened to him all day. The amount of people he's met from the sporting world through just his business and with Dale Earnhardt, who he worked for.
Yeah.
It was astounding.
Yep, and that wraps their 2023 season out.
Yeah, and by the way, Jesse, you would have been like,
Oh, at which part? All of it? Just the whole
well,
thing?
Don Hawk, who worked with Dale Earnhardt for years.
Oh, wow.
And Dale gave him a Rolex after they won like their first race
Really?
together.
Yeah. And then he has this huge
Champion
ring from
That's
his first
awesome.
year in 1993.
And then they're walking in New York and they run into Arnold Palmer.
Oh.
And I'm just
casual.
like,
Casual.
Just casual.
just casual.
Yeah.
Wow.
His stories were amazing, Jesse.
He worked for Dale Earnhardt. I mean, that's a lot of people would consider him the greatest,
Yep.
stock car driver ever. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I brush with history.
And did he say he works with Dale Earnhardt Jr. now, or he did in
He
the past?
did at some point, yes. So
Yeah.
he knows the whole family. He was just like,
What an awesome person to be able
Very
to talk
humble.
to. And
Just like-
wow.
oh my gosh.
And that food, you guys brought it back? So good.
Oh, yeah, we
dude,
did
it's
bring it
gone.
back. Okay.
Yeah, it was up in the break room. It was gone instantly. Like, I
Yeah.
saw the email come out, and I immediately,
Just a little cloud of dust behind you.
yeah. And everybody was, like, already up there. And I was like, get out of my way. I want some wings and tacos.
Oh, and the wings
Oh,
were
and the
so
wings,
good.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there was so much food, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what is it? Thursday Thunder? That's what it's
Thursday
called?
Night
Thursday Night
Thunder.
Thunder.
Thursday Night Thunder. I feel like it needs like a, like a.
Jesse, you're the
audio
perfect
drop,
announcer
so,
voice for that.
Like a Jesse Inman audio drop.
Thursday Thunder. If you guys ever want some drops in here, we can, yeah, I'd be fine with that. All right, I got a couple stories for you here.
Okay.
This one I think you got a sneak peek of, Maddie.
Oh.
Before the show.
Oh, I just saw.
Yeah, we begin in Iowa, where people at a Target store found a surprise in a shopping cart last
Oh,
week. Here
no.
it is. Yeah, that's a snake.
Oh, no.
Is that a rattlesnake?
That is a 6-foot-long Colombian red boa constrictor found in a shopping cart at Target in Sioux City, Iowa.
How?
Yeah,
Why?
I
they were trying to
can't.
figure out the why. Animal control believes it could have been placed there intentionally. It was found in one of the cart corrals outside, and nobody noticed it until it was brought in the store. Animal control there in Sioux City says they're not sure if it was a customer or an employee who first discovered it, but the exotic pet is now at the Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue Center, where it's being fed and cared for. The rescue center says they don't get a lot of calls like this one, so a pretty rare one. And
Can I just say something weird?
please do.
And
Weird
I
story.
know, Maddie can't look at it, but here's the thing. I don't want a snake for myself. I know people do.
Yeah.
But however, I don't like any animal being abandoned. Like to me,
Right,
putting it in a
yeah.
shopping cart, if somebody abandoned it there, I'm like, that poor snake is just trying to live its life.
That is sad.
And putting it in a car and just leaving, I hope that's not the case because I don't want any animal who's a pet to be abandoned because they're used to being a pet.
Right.
Yeah.
And being in the wild is a different story than being
Right.
a pet. So I don't know the whole details, but I hate any animal being abandoned.
Yeah, that is sad. And it's interesting how, like, if somebody had a beautiful snake like that, why they would leave it in a shopping cart? Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
People are
I don't think
cruel.
it got in there itself.
I don't
Yeah.
think. See, that seems too
You
weird.
said it was a boa constrictor?
Yeah, 6 foot long, big boy. Yeah, I'm going there.
And the snakes go. It had beautiful coloring.
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, hopefully
Again.
lots of
Love how
little mice in its
complimentary.
future.
I
Little
just
mice.
I just
Just
feel
like-
bad because that snake is probably very confused. Like, I'm in a shopping cart at Target now. Where's my terrarium?
Mom!
Mom! We got a lost snake in a cart here at the front. We're missing snake. If you lost
Anybody?
your
There's your
snake.
snake. Please
make
come
your
to
way
the front.
Customer service. Oh, boy. All right, next story here is out of New Jersey, at an amusement park. I think I had a story last week for you guys about, or maybe earlier this week, of people who were on a roller coaster. It got all the way up to the top. Remember it
And
stopped?
Stopped and they had to
Yeah.
walk down.
Something similar to that. This is in New Jersey. The park completely lost power, and it left people stranded on some rides there. Some were trapped midair on at least 2 roller coasters on Morey's Pier. Witnesses say employees have to manually release the brakes on these coasters to help lower the cars and help everyone who's inside get to safety. Now, this outage at the park, it came just a month after a massive blackout that left most of Wildwood, New Jersey there in the dark for almost 2 days. So a different situation. The one we had last week somewhere else
Yeah.
was just one coaster having a little malfunction, and people had to like walk all the way down from the tippy tip top of the hill where they went up. And on this one, like the whole park just went dark. So every ride shut down, and there were some people on rides. So yikes.
I did experience something like this at Six Flags in Los Angeles. I went on the Superman ride that
Oh yeah,
drops
the
you.
tower.
And literally, the people right after I had come down went all the way up and got stuck. Stuck for 30 minutes.
It's like the
Nightmare
30
on earth
minutes?
because you're so high up and
Nope.
you're just, your feet are dangling. 30 minutes. And I was like, never again am I going on Superman.
That's like the
Anywhere.
worst ride to get stuck on.
Yes.
I hate that.
Because you're so high up.
And
Yeah.
I'll be honest too. If like you get stuck up there, you're thinking, what if it just falls?
Out of nowhere.
Is it going to
Yeah.
stop?
That's a long
Seriously,
time.
the movie. Does anybody remember the movie Speed? with
Oh
Sandra Bullock?
yeah. Wait.
I wouldn't get on an elevator
Oh, okay.
for years after that because of that movie.
Is Speed 2 the one with the bus?
No, Speed 1 is with the bus, but the very opening scene is with the elevator
Oh,
of
okay.
Speed 1.
Okay,
Speed
okay.
2 was cruise control about the cruise ship.
Oh, I've not
Oh.
seen Speed 2.
Wow.
Don't
I've
ask
seen
me
that.
how I know this useless information.
Wow.
What happened? I need to know what happens with the
The
elevator.
movie Speed is excellent.
Have you not seen Speed and the
No.
elevator in the opening scene? Oh.
No,
Keanu
I haven't.
Reeves. And Sandra Bullock, was that like her first?
That was like her
Like-
breakout. Like she
That
became a
was it.
Yeah.
superstar because of Speed. But she also had the movie While You Were Sleeping.
Not seen that.
That's a good one. I know.
Yeah, we got some fans of that one here.
Yeah.
Tom Schmidt, any idea what we're talking about? Have you seen any of these movies?
I haven't. I got to say, I have not seen Speed.
Okay.
Either one.
But do you have
Fine
the
film.
need for
The
speed?
I have
need for
the
Speed.
need for Speed. You know it. All the time. Oh, yeah, exactly.
High five.
We got that
High
new
five.
car sitting outside. You got the new Weathermobile.
Oh
yeah.
Calling it.
Storm Tracker.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's right, that's
another
right.
drop. My bad.
I love it.
We'll be debuting that next week, of course. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Beautiful day, Tom.
Is it going to be beautiful?
Yes. It's going to be a nice day today.